Hey everybody! So, you are new to the channel, I'm sure, because I have no subscribers yet. So I just wanted to let everybody know, like, who I am, what I'm doing, why I started YouTube. My name is Amy, obviously. I'm a mama. I have 7 kids that I raised of my own, 1 stepson, and I have a bunch of animal friends. Like, I have a pit bull named Piper, a chihuahua named Ivy, another pit bull named Bully. I have a cat named Nala that just had 3 kittens. They're actually 5 weeks old, getting ready to need new homes. We have 2 bearded dragons. This is Littlefoot, and this is Petrie. They came to us. We've had them a year, so they're very stunted. As you can see, they're little for their age, but they're cold right now too. I'm warming them up, but they came from a lady who was breeding apparently a bunch of them, and I was looking for one for my daughter. She wanted a bearded dragon so bad. Thanks, Alyssa, for taking them, by the way. She never takes any of her animals. She was breeding them, and she decided that these 4 or 5 that she had, it was 5 at the time, were not doing well. So she was going to feed them to her snake because she was going to cull them. And I wanted a bearded dragon. I have a bunch of animals that are rescues already. Bully, our veiled chameleon that we had, Carmelo, he came from somebody that just couldn't keep him anymore. He was going to be working on the road for months at a time, and his wife was like, no way. So we took him. And he actually passed away from old age. But these guys, I've had them a year. They're stunted really bad. Littlefoot only has half a tail. They have genetic MBD, which is a bone disease that animals get from not enough calcium or light. They sometimes are born with it. We think these guys were born with it. The vet does. Their little front legs are like curved in instead of straight like they should be. We have a hedgehog here now, also, named Sonic. That's also Alyssa's. He came from some lady she worked with who didn't have time for him anymore, so we took him in. We have 5 crested geckos. We had 6, but I gave my nephew Adrian one. So we have, let's see, Yoshi is the only male that I know we have right now. We have Princess Peach and Sarah. They're both females. We have Thumbelina. She's a female. And then we have a baby that I called them Frickin' Frack, or I've called him a bunch of little things, Itty and Bitty, but we gave one to Adrian because that was his first crested gecko, and they had a bearded dragon, but he's really old, and Adrian's been dying for a crested gecko for years, so I had the 2 and I gave him one. But he's doing really good. All of them are doing really good. All our animals are. We have a betta fish. She's not doing so good. I've tried everything. I've given her medicine. I keep her in fresh water. She's biting her fins really bad, and I can't figure out why. I don't know what else to do. We keep a lot of snails. I have a lot of land snails and a whole lot more water snails in the betta tank. But I like animals. What can I say? So if you've been watching the channel, which you obviously are new because I only have 4 subscribers when I'm making this, but hopefully that will change. I just really wanted to show my life and share my life, if nothing else, for my kids to be able to look back and say, hey, my mom did that, whatever, something that they could look back on. I would give anything to have that with my dad. We're going to be moving into a camper or van or something, whatever I can find that is in my price range, and that's what we want to live in. We have to make sure that whatever we find can fit myself and my kids, and plus all of our animals, which means a lot of terrariums, big enclosures, but that's okay because that's just part of the struggle. We don't have a very big budget right now, but that could change. We're saving, working on getting there. And I'm going to be showing what it's like to live on the road with animals and kids. I want to travel. I want to take my kids and do something. Ever since I've had them, it's been hard. I've raised them by myself, so I haven't really had money to take them on vacation. They went to places around here in Kentucky, but, they've never been to, like, Florida. When I was little, man, I went to Florida every summer. They've been to Ohio where my family is. A little of my family's up there, my sisters. And, that's not really exciting. It's not exciting. They've never even been to the zoo with me. We went with the school or something like that, but not just me and the kids. So, this is my way of doing it. I can't afford to do it still. on what we have coming in. I have a lot of back problems and a lot of problems with my hip. I got ran over by a car in 2001, and it's Piper scratching if you hear that noise. It broke my hip and destroyed my feet, and I can't stand up for a long time. I can't walk for a long time. I can't even really sit for a long time. I have to change what I'm doing, the direction of my day all day long because I'm in pain. I went through a time where I was on drugs from being in so much pain. I got off of drugs. Suboxone literally saved my life. That's something I've been always adamant to tell people. It is a good choice if you do it correctly. If you go to a doctor who does it correctly, not one that wants to keep you on Suboxone for years and years and years, because it's hard to come off of, and it will about kill you. I've been to prison years ago. I've been in trouble. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, but I've done a lot of good things too. I just want to be honest about my life and who I am and what's going on. So, I guess that's about it. If you think you might like some of the stuff that we're going to be doing, tune in. If not, no hard feelings. But I'm going to enjoy this myself, just because it's something I've always wanted to do. I enjoy being on the road. I enjoy being with my kids. I miss my older kids that aren't here, and that's one of the main things. I want to get them back with us. So, hope you enjoy the channel, and stay tuned. We'll have lots of animal videos, and hopefully some travel ones soon. So, always remember, peace, animal friends, love, and honest living. That's the life you want to lead.